quote Jack Nicholson from one of his most well-known roles, or should I say, to paraphrase, where does he get those wonderful ideas? Hi, I'm George Ismail Fayu, author of The Guardians of Havenshire, also The Winter Queen of Havenshire, which is now on Indiegogo, raising funds to get published. And that's one of the major questions is, George, where do you get all your ideas? Well, most authors will tell you ideas are everywhere, and I'll be honest with you, the Winter Queen of Havenshire came basically from writer's block. Wait, writer's block? You're not supposed to get a novel out of writer's block. Yes, that's where I got it from. I was writing a different novel that is in this series, which will follow this book, and called The Chosen. And I had a scene, over 55,000 words into this book, I had a scene where my main protagonist and his crew run into a character who, at the point I just scribbled in, Queen of the North, that's it. And they were supposed to be scared of her, and they were supposed to, and I just couldn't wrap my mind around what this character was about. So my initial goal was to write The Legends of Havenshire as a sequel to The Guardians of Havenshire. And The Legends of Havenshire was going to be 3 books with a possible 4th book full of short stories. And I was banging my head, and I basically walked away from that novel for several months until it hit me. I'm doing legends, so let's look at other legends. What kind of northern queen would be legendary? And I remembered a story from Hans Christian Andersen entitled The Snow Queen. Yeah, this is a copy of a modern interpretation of Hans Christian Andersen's The Snow Queen. And in that story, there's a bunch of things that were the inspiration for many of the things that's going to happen in The Winter Queen of Havenshire. Who is the Winter Queen of Havenshire? She's my version of the Snow Queen. What does she do? Well, you have to read the book to find out. The Snow Queen has an army of stone soldiers. And if you look at this the Winter Queen has an army of stone soldiers. Look at the Snow Queen. What she does is a fragment of her mirror gets stuck into the heart of a boy and loses all emotion and is basically a boy of stone. And a little girl tries to save him. So there's a little bit into that story that goes into the Winter Queen of Havenshire. Again, it's my spin, my version, and I think you'll really enjoy it. There's a great reveal towards 3/4 through the book that you're gonna just blow your mind and think, wow, this is a really good book. So again, my name is George Ismail Fayu, author of The Winter Queen of Havenshire. It's now on Indiegogo. Please support. Again, my inspiration, it basically comes from all the stories around me, and this one came from Writer's Block. Thank you. Bye.